Bruce, it is time to step away from the issues, close your almanac, put the calendar up for a moment. It's weekly movie review time with Movies with Bruce.
Well, you know, Scotty, I do see a lot of movies, and I see a lot of previews as well. And one of the commercials that I saw got me interested. So I'm going to give just a minute here, and I'm going to talk about Bob Williams. Bob is from Long Grove, Iowa, and every Saturday, Bob goes down to the Dollar General, and he buys a whole box of Hershey candy bars. He turns around, and he hands them out. He is a World War II vet. He is a retired teacher and coach, and he's been handing out smiles for 10 years. So if you've been to the movie theater and you see the older gentleman on the Hershey's commercial that gives out candy bars, that is Bob Williams. And he says he does it because it makes him feel good and it puts a smile on other people's face. Now, how did this come about? Well, I got the 411. One day, a small local magazine in his area did an article, and a woman sent it to her son. Her son works at Hershey in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So after the executives saw what Williams was doing, and also Jill Baskin is the chief marketing director, she said that Bob became their North Star, their path and their direction. So at 94 years old, Bob Williams now has his own TV and movie commercial. And recently, in honor of what Williams is doing, Hershey's 161st birthday, Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Hershey Company sent out employees to do exactly what Bob was doing. They gave out boxes and boxes and boxes of Hershey bars.
Oh, so that's a very nice thing to do.
Next time you see that commercial, you think about Bob. But what's going on at the theater? We'll do this real quick. The top are Star Wars, Jumanji, Frozen, and Spies in Disguise and Little Women. Scotty, you're going to find that at most of the theaters in the area. Now, we talked about Knives Out. Knives Out is now only at Tinseltown and the Pinnacle. Also, the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. That's only at 2 theaters, so it's kind of going down.
Was that
quick.
Considered a flop?
I don't think so. I think it did okay for a while, but we did talk about Mark Ruffalo's movie Dark Waters. It is only at Tinseltown, and believe it or not, Ford versus Ferrari, that was at number 1 just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, is gone from the theater. So you're probably going to have to wait for reel to reel to pick it up. There was a new movie that opened last weekend, Bombshell, and it's only at the Pinnacle. So it's interesting to see this, and what I do is I take that list and I take all the theaters and all the movies that are out and see who's where. So those are the top 5 at most of the theaters. But let's switch gears for a second. How about New Year's resolutions? Do you make them?
New Year's resolutions.
Do you make them?
Oh boy, not typically. I have before.
Now, how do you do on keeping them?
30 to 60 days.
Kind of like the rest of us.
You know, I think that's pretty standard.
You set it
don't
up.
You?
All right, now, here's what I do, okay? And I'm going to give you a suggestion, and I hope everybody's listening. Here's what you do for your New Year's resolution. I want you to, every month, at the beginning of the month, I want you to add one good thing and take away one bad thing. And you just focus on those 2 things for the entire month. Now, you're going to laugh, but these are mine. For this month, for this particular month, I'm going to drink a protein shake every night before I go to bed. Now, I'm going to be diligent about it. And I'm going to try my best to limit myself to 1 or none soda for the month. Now, next month, it'll be something else. Like
Wait, hold on.
Yeah?
Limit yourself to 1 soda. You don't mean for the month. You mean
No,
day.
for the day.
Okay,
for the
I
day.
wanna be clear
1 for the day. Yeah, because I hit a lot of movies. But now next month it might be like I might add something positive. I might deliberately read the Bible every single day, and then maybe take away something of watch less movies at home and do more housework. So what I want you to do for your New Year's resolution this year, just take it a month at a time. Add one good thing, take away one bad thing. Scotty, you know how many days it takes to create a habit?
How many does it take? I don't think it's too many from what I've heard.
For most people, not everybody, but for most people, 21 days. If you can do something, if you're trying to quit smoking or if you're trying to start a new diet, if you'll hammer it for 21 days, it will usually become a habit. So there's Movies with Bruce. There's a couple movies to go see and how to possibly succeed at your New Year's resolutions.
Facebook at Movies with Bruce.
Happy
Bruce,
New Year's,
thank
guys.
you very much. All right. Now, speaking of movies, over the